On this episode of Let's Be Frank, we're going to talk about turning off technology. Yes, you can actually do this. You can turn things off. Think about it like this. I signed up one day for a gym, and I went to that gym that day and I worked out, and it was fantastic. But I didn't go back, and 2 years later I found out I was still paying that gym membership. It's happened to everybody. That's exactly how this works with technology. When we talk about using technology in a SOC, there are two very common issues that we see across security operations centers. One is they're not leveraging technology they have at the moment. And two is they don't have the staff or bandwidth to use that technology that they're already paying for. These are very common problems. The solution to that is to think first about which piece is your priority. Do you need to continue working on what you're working on now? Do you need to leverage that technology? The reason being is you can't solve it all. Rome was not built in a day. You cannot solve it all by the end of the day on Friday. So you have to prioritize what you're going to approach first. When you do that, you'll understand, is that technology something you're going to be able to leverage now in a month, or is it going to take a year to get there? And that happens. If a tool or a piece of technology is really good, think about how you would leverage it, what resources you have, how you make it operational for the company. And if you can do that prior to making the purchase, it's helpful. If you have the technology and you haven't gotten that down yet, consider turning it off. You can redirect those budget dollars to other things that provide much more value to you. Look, the let's be frank conversation about this is, the technology that you have in place is very much like a sponge, full of water. You need to squeeze that sponge in order to get the value out of it. In order to do that, you need time to be able to utilize it. And if you're not doing it, let's have a conversation about why that's not happening and whether continuing to spend on that technology is really worth it. And then you can cancel that gym membership with confidence and say, I'm going to go back to that when I'm good and ready.